from the dreamtime, from the dusty red soil plains. I am the ancient heart, the keeper of the flame. I stood upon the rocky shore, I bought the doorship's gun. For 40,000 years I've been the first Australian. I'm the hot winds from the desert, I'm the black soil of the plains, I'm the mountains and the valleys, and the broad and flooding rain. I'm the rock, I'm the sky, the rivers when they run, the spirit of this great land. I am Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come. We share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come. We share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian. I am, you are, we are Australian.
Now, I was going to, according to our agenda, I was going to honor and acknowledge the people. I will do it later. I'll wait for some more people to come. And I will start telling you about the author of the book, Mr. Harmohan Walia, who is sometimes called Harry, प्यार के साथ, जैसे हमें भी लोग प्यार से नहीं बोलते हैं. And I will talk about Harmohan, and he will talk about his book. And then we will do the honors for the people. Hopefully they come here, all of them. I know Harmohan for last 30 years, and he came here 30 years ago. So I met him on the very first week because he came to his so-called friend, and he was staying there for a week. And I happened to be working for the SBS radio at that time. I went to my friend for something, consultation, and he was there. And he asked me hundreds of questions on the very first day. So I could find that he is very, very motivated person. He wants knowledge, he wants to learn, and eventually he can give something to the society.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Though researchers have said that our DNA in Australia is about 4,000 years old, but our known migration to Australia is about 180 years young. Our forefathers came to this land as sugarcane cutters, hawkers, laborers, and cavaliers. And now we are coming as engineers, doctors, teachers, IT specialists, businessmen, etc., and contributing to the Australian economy. Thank you very much for coming to the launch of our book, Success Stories of Indo-Australians. The main aim and objective of writing this book is to present in a plausible and critical way the history of Indians who migrated to Australia since 1950. This coffee table book advocates 50 inspirational stories of some eminent Indians, most of who have graced this occasion. These personalities are the people known to you for several years by face, but when you read their stories, you will also journey along with their struggles and achievements. The book showcases the current generation whose history will be communicative learning process for the future generations and will help them and others understand society and their place within it, so that they develop a sense of their culture, skills, contributions, and achievements. The $2 shop is known to almost all of us, and we have visited it many times. But you will be surprised to know that this idea and business name was generated by one of us, Mr. Chandru Tilani, sitting at the back. Similarly, there are many other factual stories like this. Apart from 50 inspirational stories, this book highlights Indian cultural activities in multicultural Australia, cultural dance groups, parents' other activities. Very few people know that Indian melody queen Lata Mangeshkar visited Australia in 1983, along with her sister Usha Mangeshkar and with her full band. Those rare memories are included in this book. This book contains photographs of some prominent singers of Sydney and Melbourne, actors and models, award-winning sport persons, and award-winning yoga postures. I am thankful to Harsha Desai, Ash Nanji Nathwani, Shan Ubrai, Dev Parsi, Stinder Chawla of Victoria, Daljit Bakshi of South Australia, R.P. Banga of Desi Australia, Percy Vij of Central Printing Australia, and Vish Vishwanathan for their support and encouragement. I am also thankful to my wife, Harmohan Walia, for editing many stories. I am usually taking photos. Thank you, Dimple Dees, for taking this responsibility of me tonight. Thanks to Consul General of India, Sydney, Mr. Manish Gupta, for providing information on Indian consulate services for the inclusion in this book. For the convenience of general community, information about state-wise gurdwaras and mandirs in Australia is also included with contact details. I faced a lot of challenges during my journey of completion of this book, but with the grace of God and your blessings, I have achieved my goal. It is my humble effort to bring together in this book our generation of eminent Indo-Australians who have directly impacted the growth of the Indian-Australian diaspora. Furthermore, one of the biggest achievements is that our community members are now entering in Australian politics or parliaments. We are the best link between the past, the present, and the future. Doors are open for volume 2 of this book. In the end, I would like to thank everyone who attended, especially Honorable Jodie McKay, New South Wales opposition leader, for hosting this event and launching this book, along with Mr. Honorable Minister Jeffrey, who is actually, we are waiting. Oh, he's there. And Consul General Manish Gupta. I am thankful to my sponsor, Mr. Dev Parsi, tonight's MC. I also acknowledge the presence of Honorable Julia Finn MP, Honorable Gurmesh Singh, Honorable Peter Primrose, oh yeah, he's there, MLC, and Councillor Samir Pandey. Thank you very much.
One, two, three. Formal launch of the book on Lucky Indo-Australians.
When Harry gave me this book, I thought, okay, it's a book, I'll read it. And then I've spent an hour going through this book today because I found it so extraordinarily informative and moving, and it has given me a whole new appreciation of some of the achievements of our Indian Australian community, but also the struggles, which is why it's got on the front the triumphs and the trials with Harry on this very special occasion. So this says, awarded to Harry Walia on the occasion of the launch of his book, Success Stories of Indo-Australians. And it's from all of us.
Once again, thank you so much, and definitely I want to wish you all the best.